Welcome to the first episode of the Dolphin Insider alongside Scott Manzi. I am Patrick Wilkins. The defense really step up against the Morehead State team and Austin Gay-Hafer, who is arguably the best quarterback in the Pioneer Football League. He's a 3-year starter, has all the experience and all the intangibles to be effective in pretty much any game, and the defense comes in and in the first half completely shuts him down, and in the second half is able to really hold fast and keep him from taking that lead towards the end of the game. One thing that I've always said is that you've got to be able to run the ball to be effective on offense. We haven't been putting points on the board in the red zone. We haven't been getting touchdowns. One thing that we have been getting is field goals, and Brandon Bear has been fantastic in that. Speak a little bit about the special teams unit. JU has made a change to their basketball schedule this season, hosting all home games for both men and women in historic Swisher Gymnasium located right on JU's campus. With this year's season coming up soon, the men's basketball team continues to put their work at their home court. Both men's and women's basketball used to host their games at Jacksonville's downtown arena, but are now holding all home games in Swisher Gymnasium. The head coach of men's basketball team, Tony Jasic, explains the reasoning for this change.
Huge. I think the fact that Yulee is nowhere in the first 3 games and has exploded in these last 3 games shows not only the depth that the Dolphins has, but it shows the balance on an offensive attack that we have. You can try and zone in on Ulysses Bryant, who was so efficient in 2014, as a lot of teams did those first 3 games, but then Cade Bell's going to beat you. Or you can pull back and play the pass, and Ulysses or Jamal Ajima are going to beat you. It's a really balanced offensive attack, and it's really it's momentum that the Dolphins need heading to Iowa this week. I think it's going to be a tough stretch down the road. We're trying to remain undefeated. DTR, destined to repeat, is the team motto this year. They're doing everything they can to repeat. I think the Dolphins are extremely lucky to have this cleanup session essentially in the middle of the season against Edward Waters. I look to see them run the ball a lot. Yes. I like to see Cade Bell maybe rest that shoulder a good bit, not throw it 60 times like we're used to seeing him in a Coach Kerwin Bell offense. Run the ball, let your backs do the grunt of the work, rest your main guys, and get ready for the second half of the season.
That's each and every week that you need to work on to get better, and you need to be showing the results of that.
I spoke with Kerwin Bell before the game, and he mentioned the process, the Tuesday through Thursday practices, and how they really need to focus in on everything Tuesday through Thursday, be the best you can be Tuesday through Thursday to prepare yourself for Saturday.
The new change is more about student involvement on campus rather than a way to save money. The JU basketball team continues to practice for their upcoming season, which officially starts in November, although there are several sporting events taking place this weekend. The volleyball team is on the road against crosstown rival UNF this Friday, starting at 7 o'clock. Women's soccer is also on the road against conference foe Stetson. And the football team looks for revenge in upstate New York against Marist College.
You can't possibly just overcome the thought of we have yet to beat these guys here. It's a challenge that they're having to face. They have an all-time losing record to Drake. Drake is just 3-4 on the year, 2-2 in Pioneer Football League. So they're not the greatest of squads that the Dolphins have faced, but there's just that thought in the back of the head of these players that could quite possibly be the doom of this undefeated season so far.
Well, you hope for this one.
He's not going to go. No. 41-14 was the score last week against Stetson. I'll go ahead and say 41-10 will be the score this week for Edward Waters. For Scott Manzi, I'm Patrick Wilkins. Thanks so much, you guys.
With your sports update, I'm Patrick Wilkins.
For Scott Manzi, I am Patrick. Thank you guys so much. For Scott Manzi, I'm Patrick Wilkins. Thanks so much.